there's a pretty good chance that if you're watching this video, you're in one of two camps of people. People who operate from a point of strength for the majority of their day, and people who operate from points of weakness for the majority of their day. You can make a choice on which one of those two groups you decide to operate in long term. And that's what we're going to talk about on today's Walk to Work. I've worked with a lot of companies with Goalpost over the last 6 years, and one of the things that is very clear when you first start working with a company is if they are working from a point of weakness on a consistent basis, and I call these firefighter companies, or are they working from a place of strength? They're accounting for their weaknesses and creating systems and processes in order to deal with those weaknesses so that they can spend 20% of their time working in those areas of weakness rather than 80% of their time in those areas of weakness. There are some pretty simple differences between companies who continuously operate within that area of weakness versus that area of strength. Companies that are always firefighting versus companies that have kind of moved past that firefighting period. And really, it comes down to the simple thing. Are you able to learn from the experiences that you have and create processes and systems that will allow you to avoid those firefighting situations? Really easy, right? Just create systems and processes. So from my own company, we went through 2020 and we had quite a few areas where I spent a lot of my time firefighting. We had to go back and fix a lot of work and do a lot of things to make sure that things were running smoothly for our clients. And 2020, we took a good deal of time to create a number of processes and built them into our programs that allow us to operate from everybody's area of strength. One of the main reasons that people are frustrated with their work day, their work lives, their lives in general, is because they aren't doing things that make them feel like they can be successful. My goal as a business leader is to always put my people in, give them the best opportunity to allow them to do the work that they are good at so that they can be successful, so that they can plug into the process of the company as a whole, and our whole company is successful when they're successful. They're feeling good because they're doing work that they enjoy, work that they're good at, work that there's a clear process for, and my day is much easier because I'm not going to have to go back to a client and apologize for X, Y, and Z that happened that was amiss because somebody was working in an area of weakness. So focus on creating this idea of how can we move from a firefighting company where we're spending all of our days fixing mistakes, fixing problems, fixing errors. How can we systematize and processize, not really sure if that's a word, but create a process around the things that you can in order to ensure that the majority of your people are spending the majority of their time working from areas of their strength. And that's today's Walk to Work.